first terrific kid is in Miss Cannon's class, Cartavius Valentine. I chose Cartavius Valentine as terrific kid for our kindergarten class because he is a wonderful example for other students around him. I can always count on Cartavius to be on task, follow directions, make good choices, try his best, be a good friend, help others around him, and always help others clean up their workspace. Cartavius always comes to class ready to learn and work. In the mornings, I can count on him to come into class and eat breakfast, get cleaned up, and start working on his morning work quickly. When working on his morning work, Cartavius always takes his time to make sure that he is answering his math equations correctly and is showing his work. Cartavius always takes his work seriously, especially in reading. When I pull him back to read with me in small groups, he gets very excited because he loves to read to others. When reading to me in small groups, he takes his time, looks at each word, tracks where he is reading with his finger, and when he comes to a word he doesn't know, he uses his strategies to figure it out. He also sets a wonderful example of how reading should look for our class. Cartavius also works well in small groups with his peers. He always knows what to be working on and helps others that are in his group. When I ask for our groups to stop and clean up, he's the first person to stop and start cleaning. He is always a great leader by helping his group clean up quickly. Cartavius is an all-around amazing student in person. He truly sets an example, not only for the students in our class, but for everyone on campus. It is such a joy to have Cartavius in our class because he is such a bright, kind, and caring young man. I am truly blessed to say that I am his teacher. Love always, Miss Cannon. Our next terrific kid is LaShawn Staten. With great pleasure to have LaShawn as our class's terrific kid. He is a very polite and respectful young man. LaShawn is very well liked among his classmates and is friendly to all people. I feel very blessed to have him in my class this year. LaShawn always does what's asked of him the first time. I never have to ask him twice for anything. He definitely provides a positive example to all of his classmates. I am super proud of his academic accomplishments this year. He has grown leaps and bounds to get ready for first grade. LaShawn, you are truly a terrific kid. Love, Miss Crawford. Our next terrific kid is Javon King. I am pleased to have Javon King as our class terrific kid. Javon is dependable, always willing to help anyone he can. Javon shows great concern for others around him and takes special care not to hurt the feelings of his fellow classmates. I feel very blessed to have Javon for my student. Javon is a very good listener too, and he works hard to be the best kindergartner that he can be. I am super proud of Javon's academic accomplishments this year. He has truly worked hard to get ready for first grade. Javon, I love you, and you will always be my terrific kid. Love, Miss Hendren. Our next terrific kid is Zipporah Vickers. I am so proud to choose Zipporah as our terrific kid. She arrives at school every day excited to learn. She is a great role model to her classmates too. She is an awesome listener, always being ready and responsible for her learning. She has the kindest heart, She has the kindest heart for others. She is sweet, well-mannered, and is always willing to lend a helpful hand to those who need a little extra help. She never hesitates to share with others when they are in need of something. She has a very kind heart. She is very loving and sincere. What an awesome girl she is. She works very hard to accomplish our kindergarten goals and has a very bright future ahead of her. I love Miss Zipporah bunches and bunches, and I am also glad to call her our terrific kid. I am so thankful that her mom and dad have entrusted me to be her teacher this year. Way to go, Zipporah! You are an awesome, fantastic, terrific kid. Love, Miss Thomas. Our next kid to be recognized is a kid with character, Jalen Johnson. Kindergarten teachers chose Jalen Johnson as the kid with character because he represents our positive Mellon expectations. Jalen always shows courtesy. He is very respectful and always uses his manners, not only when speaking to adults, but also when speaking to peers. The U in Panther Cubs, utilizing strategies. When working on math, reading, and writing, Jalen can always be spotted using strategies he's learned in class. When working on addition, you may see Jalen using number line, using his fingers, or drawing pictures. When working on writing, you can catch him taking his time, making sure there are finger spaces, punctuation, capitalization, and words spelled correctly. And when working on reading, you can see Jalen using his finger to track where he is in the story. The B in Cubs, be honest. You can always count on Jalen to tell the truth the first time. He is always honest and tells the truth no matter what the consequences may be. The S in Cubs, show kindness to others. Jalen is not only kind to his friends or his classmates, but he is also kind to everyone he meets. You can always catch Jalen trying to help others around him. He truly has a big heart and cares so much for others. Jalen truly is an example of a kid with character because of all his wonderful qualities and his awesome personality. Kindergarten is so proud of you, Jalen. Our next terrific kid comes from Miss McLean's class, Blake Jones. Blake was nominated as Terrific Kid because he is a terrific person. He is sweet, kind to others, and shares his sunny personality with everyone around him. He is well liked among his classmates and is friendly to all people. One of Blake's best qualities is his positive attitude. It is contagious to others and makes him a joy to be around. Blake is very responsible too. He always comes to work prepared and ready to learn. He works extremely hard and makes me very proud to be his teacher every day. Way to go and keep up the great work, Blake. Love, Miss McLean. Our next terrific kid in first grade comes from Miss McCoy's class, Colby Smith. I have nominated Colby as my terrific kid. Colby has a heart of gold and comes to class every day with a smile on his face. He is always the first one to help another student out. If a classmate needs anything, Colby will offer them a lending hand. His smile can light up a room, and he has a laugh that can turn anyone's bad day into a good one. We all wish there were more Colby Smiths in the world. It truly has been a pleasure to teach Colby this year. I have no doubt that he is going to make this world a brighter place to live in. Love, Miss McCoy. Our next terrific kid is Jason Adamitz. Jason was chosen as terrific kid because of his incredible desire to learn. No matter what the assignment, he constantly gives 100% and does it with a smile. He is always willing to lend a helping hand to his fellow classmates and to me. Jason is a kind person to everyone in all situations. He truly is an example for all to follow. We are so lucky to have Jason in our class. We love you, Jason, and I am proud to be your teacher. Love, Miss Simmons. Our next terrific kid is Mariah Curry. Mariah Curry was selected as a terrific kid. She comes into class ready to learn and follow all procedures. She tries her best to make good choices and decides to do the right thing. Many students look up to her because of her leadership qualities. Mariah is honest and respectful. She goes out of her way to show good manners. She has truly stood out as a leader in my class. She gives 100% effort towards all of her schoolwork, and she never gives up. I am so proud to have this young lady as my student. Love always, Miss Z. Our next kid is a kid with character, Javier Mariano. Javier has definitely earned this Kid with Character award, and for several reasons. He demonstrates ongoing, outstanding character traits such as honesty, respect, fairness, and citizenship in the classroom and around school. I've been impressed with his drive to succeed. Javier is always looking to go above the expected outcome and pushes himself to do so. He does a great job of listening, staying organized, and always participates. He's always there to lend a helping hand to his classmates and to me. Keep up the great work, Javier. I'm so proud to have this nice young man in my first grade class. We love you. Love, Miss Simmons. Our next terrific kid is Jacob Gore-Jackson. It is with great pleasure that we nominate Jacob Gore-Jackson for Terrific Kid for the month of May. Jacob cares for his classmates and is kind to others. He has a genuine kindness in his heart for others. If he makes a mistake, thinks he has offended someone, or has been a little stubborn with Miss Jordan or me, he is quick to apologize and show that he cares for others' feelings. He has a great memory and always likes to share some sort of information with us too. Whether he has interesting knowledge about tractors, trains, or Google Maps, he always wants to know also. He quite often keeps us smiling with his occasional quick wit, funny comments, and laughter. We are proud to have Jacob represent our class as May's Terrific Kid. Keep up the good work, Jacob. You make our class proud. Love, Miss Glisson and Miss Jordan. Our next terrific kid is Jamaria Smith. My terrific kid for May is Jamaria Smith. Jamaria comes to school each day ready to work and enthusiastic to learn. Jamaria is always cheerful and a good friend to her classmates. She is positive and kind to everyone in the class and polite to the students at our school. I can always count on her to follow the school rules. Jamaria is a terrific kid who brightens each of my days with her contagious smile. Love, Miss Freeman. Our next terrific kid is Javaris Roberts. Javaris was voted by his class as the terrific kid in second grade. This is an honor considering the group of students in his class that have been chosen this year. He is humble, quiet, and helpful. The students' comments were that he helps them a lot, he is kind, and doesn't get his clip moved down, but up, and follows the rules. I would have to agree with the class that Javaris is a student who can be a leader, although extremely quiet in the classroom. He is a student who brings his homework almost all the time, corrects his mistakes without a huffy attitude, and is willing to work hard at being a helper in any situation. You can depend on him to get the job done, even if he is not feeling well. He has rarely missed school this year, so he knows all the needs of the students in the class and helps them when he can. Thanks, Javaris, for being our terrific kid. Your class respects you and are glad that you are in their class. Congratulations, Javaris. Love, Miss Weaver and your classmates. Our next terrific kid is Danica Farmer. Danica Farmer, you are the next terrific kid to represent Miss McClendon's class. Thank you, Danica, for being a student who takes pride in your work and wants to be a good citizen. Thank you for trying hard to be nice to others as you are always willing to help your peers. Thank you for being so polite and trustworthy. We chose you to represent us because you are a shining star, and it shows in all that you do. Even when you can't get along, you try to solve problems and make the problem better. You care about completing your work and doing well in your future. You are awesome. Thanks for being a terrific student. Love, Miss McClendon and your class. Our next terrific kid is Dadriana Gaines. Dadriana is an outstanding student and a great role model to others. Every morning she walks into class ready to begin a day of learning. One of her best qualities is that she is not a quitter. She gives 100% on every assignment, project, or assessment that is given to her and does not give up when the work becomes too difficult. Her perseverance reminds me of the little engine that could, because she keeps trying until she understands and scores well. Another quality that makes Dadriana a terrific kid is her loving and caring personality. I often notice her lending a helping hand to her fellow classmates when she sees them struggling with their work or having a bad day. She stands up for what is right without confrontation. She is friendly and kind even when she thinks no one is looking. Dadriana, I am extremely proud of you. Keep up the hard work and positive attitude. Love, Miss Tillis. Our next kid is a kid with character, Damian Gallagher. Damian is definitely a kid with character. He enters the room each day with a smile. He's on time and ready to learn. Damian is very dependable. Each day, he completes his classwork in a timely manner, and he always turns in his homework. He can be counted on to be polite and well-mannered, not only in our classroom, but in specials, in the hallways, and even at events he attends here at Mellon. He always has a "we can do it" positive attitude. Way to go, Damian. We are proud to have you represent the whole second grade. You deserve it. Our next terrific kid is a third grade student from Mr. Rue's class, Allison Wright. Allison was nominated as Terrific Kid because she is a terrific person. She is sweet, kind to others, and shares her sunny personality with everyone around her. She is well-liked among her classmates and is friendly to all people. One of Allison's best qualities is her positive attitude. It is contagious to others and makes her a joy to be around. Allison is very responsible too. She always comes to school prepared and ready to learn. She works extremely hard to keep up her grades and makes me very proud to be her teacher every day. Way to go! Keep up the good work. Love, Mr. Rue. Our next terrific kid is another third grade student, Jovian Davis. I nominate Jovian Davis for terrific kid in my class. Jovian is a great student who always puts forth a great effort in every area. Jovian also works well in his group among peers and is always willing to lend a hand when he sees a classmate who needs his help. Jovian goes above and beyond in keeping the classroom environment upbeat, clean, and organized. It is for these reasons and so many more that Jovian is a terrific kid. Sincerely, Mr. Johns. Our next kid is a kid with character, Jalishka Rodriguez Mellon. Jalishka is a shining example of perseverance. She always comes prepared to learn. No matter how hard the content, she never gives up. Jalishka is dedicated to doing her best and giving her all. She is a model student. She's honest, hardworking, caring, cooperative, and loving. She and her mother can be spotted at every event at Mellon Elementary. That supports fosters a sense of community. A strong community builds a strong nation, and Jalishka is a wonderful example of our future. Love, your third grade teachers. Our next terrific kid is from the fourth grade classroom, Jordan Norris. Jordan Norris always has a smile to offer, a kind word to say, and he loves to make everyone laugh. He is always prepared for class and sets a good example for other students. Jordan is on task and follows school rules and procedures in the classroom, in the cafeteria, and in the halls. Jordan goes out of his way to help others and offers other students encouraging words, which sets a positive atmosphere at Mellon. Jordan is one of the top readers at Mellon Elementary and has read all 15 Sunshine State reader books. It is a pleasure and a privilege to have Jordan as my student in fourth grade. Love, Miss Blair. Our next terrific kid is Everett Youngblood. Everett is a prime example of what a terrific kid should be in Ms. Broski's eyes. He is caring, thoughtful, and helpful all day. Everett is a wonderful child, eager to learn, and always sets an example for the other students in my class. His fun-loving attitude puts a smile on everyone's face and makes our classroom a little brighter. He always does the right thing the first time and is so appreciative of everything he's given. Everett is not just a good student. He is a great person inside and out. He is very thoughtful when it comes to peers in class and makes friends very easily. Ms. Broski says Everett is a complete role model, not just to students, but to adults as well. He's kind, and in all of his ways and thoughtful actions, they say so much about his attitude and character. He is such a wonderful addition to my class, and I'm so thankful to have him in class every day. Love, Ms. Broski. Our next terrific kid is Pacey Bartlett. Pacey Bartlett has shown herself to be a terrific kid. She is excited to start every school day with a smile and a greeting. Pacey has made tremendous improvement thanks to her hard work and dedications to her grades every day. She helps others with group activities and shows herself to be a leader figure instead of a follower. Pacey loves to compliment others who show progress, and she loves to be an encouragement to all. Thank you, Pacey, for being one terrific kid. Love, Miss Folsom. Our next kid to be recognized is a kid with character, Lakin Gilliard. Lakin is a remarkable example to all those around her. She is trustworthy, caring, loving, considerate, and always shows leadership qualities. She does a great job of modeling behavior for all those around her, students and adults. Lakin also shines in the classroom. I have never had to get onto her for anything, and she's always the first one to volunteer to help out. Lakin always does what's asked of her the first time, too. At the end of the day, I know I can count on her to do the right thing and to get the job done. Also, Lakin is a big help to her teammates. Whenever anyone has a question, they know what they can ask that they can ask Lakin for help, and she will go out of her way to help them. Love always, your 4th grade teachers. Our next terrific kid is a 5th grade student, Bradley Jones. Bradley is one terrific kid because he has made great improvements this year in the areas of behavior, attitude, and effort. Bradley has worked to improve his behavior in the classroom and follows all of the rules every day. He has a great attitude about learning and attempts to answer questions and complete his classwork to the best of his ability. Bradley has acquired a genuine desire to learn and is constantly working to become a better student. I am very proud of you, Bradley. Love always, Miss Grimes. Our next terrific kid is Anthony Pina from Miss Hines' class. Anthony has not been here long, but in the short time I have had him in my class, he has been a shining example of what a good student should be. He is polite and respectful of the adults on campus, does the work that is asked of him, and is willing to help his peers within his team. Anthony has been a joy to have in my class for the past couple of months, and I would have loved to have had him all year long. Keep up the good work next year, Anthony. Love, Mrs. Hines. Our next kid to be recognized is a kid with character, Emma Murrow. Emma is a kid with character because she gets along well with everyone, including students, instructional assistants, office staff, custodians, cafeteria staff, and teachers. She has received many compliments from adults since the very first day of school this year. Emma is a very well-mannered and polite student who loves learning. She always gives her best on each assignment every day. While Emma is very quiet most of the time, she springs into action when it's her turn to lead her group. She speaks to her peers in a kind voice and is always ready to help her team members when needed. Emma is a joy to have in class and always has a positive attitude. Her smile brings sunshine to brighten our classroom. Thank you, Emma, for being such a great student with such great character. Love, Miss Grimes. Our next student to be recognized is a terrific kid, Lillian Griffiths. Lillian has excellent manners and is a delight to have in class. She comes to class eager to learn and is excited about being challenged. She loves helping others and does this with a smile on her face. Lillian is a sweet, kind, and caring young lady. Thank you, Lillian, for being such a conscientious student who values learning and for truly being one terrific kid. You are wonderful. Love, Miss Carey. Excuse me, Lillian. I apologize. And that concludes our terrific kid ceremony. We would like to have all of our students come up to take a group picture.
Look around, the changes catch your eye. and you come to realize one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one. But one can make a difference. Nothing changes quite as much as change, and the things we rearrange, trying to make a difference. Reach down, deep down, look at the sky of another town. Listen well, the wind will tell you something good is in the air. Oh, life is bigger than just one. Oh, but one can make a difference. Reach out, stand out, find out what it's all about. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Reach out and stand out, find out what it's all about now. See it all, stand tall, be there to catch them when they fall. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference. Life is bigger than just one, but one can make a difference.